Test, test. Hello?
Hello?
Can. Hello? Is anybody in chat right now? Test, test, boom, boom. Hey, what's up, Big Euro? Can you hear YakBats just fine?
Yeah, how are the audio levels coming in?
Yep.
We're professionals here.
Nice. Thank you so much, Big Euro. Thanks for that. He's sounding good. Always sounding good. All right.
You spoil me.
All right. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna switch this over to the other scene now. Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Boom.
Hello, hello.
Hey. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna close off the Twitch stream on my end so that boom, I'm not distracted by that. But yeah, awesome. Hello. Welcome everyone. Welcome to another stream, specifically another keyboard community spotlight stream. For today's stream, we have YakBats. Uh, YakBats started getting in the mechanical keyboard hobby back in 2016. He has organized local meetups in San Diego dating back since May 2019. And he is most commonly seen in the San Diego Mechanical Keyboard Discord group where he is an admin. And he started a plate cutting service as well to serve the local community. Welcome to the stream, YakBats.
Thank you, and I'm glad to be here. Number 2.
Number two. Woo! Yeah.
Beginning of a good series. I like this.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, there's still some refinement that they need to do.
No, we're professionals here.
But all right, yeah. Yeah, right from the get go, professionals. Yeah, tight. Yeah, no, it's cool. Thanks again for joining me. Hey, Manny, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Uh, yeah, we got YakBats here. But yeah, no. So I guess like some quick logistics. I guess I don't know what to call this section, but yeah, some quick logistics about this format. Like, it's supposed to be super casual, nothing. Hopefully not stressful. Hopefully no gotcha questions. Like I'm not like I don't know trying to like put you in an uncomfortable position. And if you ever feel uncomfortable in any way, just say so. We should have like a safe word in this.
We're
In
just
this
hanging
stream.
out here.
Yeah. I'm just hanging out here. Yeah. Um, yeah, but actually, like at work, we do have a concept of safe word, but it's mainly as a way to stop us from tunneling into like one particular topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like yeah, like back then we had like a safe word of bananas. We're like, oh, this is bananas. Let's not like talk about this right now. We can take it offline. So, uncomfortable and awkward is the way, says Big Hero. Yeah, that's. I feel like that's you just said our personalities. Or I can't speak for YakBats. That's me right there.
I don't know. Anyone who's met me at a meetup, they should know I'm pretty awkward.
uh, but yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so no strict formats, but I mean, I definitely have some questions in my back pocket, things that I personally wanted to know about you.
Oh,
Um,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah, but also this is opening it up to the chat as well. If there's anything that you all want to know about YakBats, feel free to just throw questions out there. It could be like almost like an AMA, like a live AMA.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so I guess like first things first. One thing I'm most curious about is what is your keyboard of the day?
Ooh, okay. It is actually one that I am most proud of. Is that in there? There we go. It's FMJ 60% with spring swapped and lubed brown Alp. It's been my daily pretty much since I made it a couple months ago. It was the first plate that I cut. It's a carbon fiber plate that I cut in my garage because I couldn't find an Alps compatible plate with the 60% layout that I wanted. Um, and that's pretty much it. Same with the modifiers, actually. It's really hard to find Alps compatible keycaps with an ANSI enter, a 2-unit backspace, and a short right shift. So It was kind of a passion project, getting all of the modifiers cast in resin. You can kind of see the mess behind me here. That's all casting material. I've got a bunch of molds and pressure pots and whatnot to make that. And then one of the best parts is the weight.
Very nice.
One of my favorites in the community. Yeah, it's a very old poker 60%. It's basically just a tray mount, but sounds fantastic with some brown alps.
Nice. I actually didn't realize that there was so much work that you needed to do just to get that layout. Because when the first time I saw you with this keyboard, I thought it was like, oh, okay, like a pretty standard like Sangan bottom row with a split
Yeah,
right shift, 2U backspace, and C enter. But I guess like
but
because of the fact that it's Alps.
just because it's alps, yeah, it's
Wow.
real hard to find compatibility out there. The PCB is one of the Hasu Alp 64s, which is a fantastic kit. Um, and luckily enough, it supported this layout, and yeah, it was probably like 3 years in the making between me actually uh, getting my first brown alp switch from a friend of mine, actually the friend that got me into the hobby, and he like tossed me a loose switch and I caught it and pressed it once, and I was like, oh, this is the tactile that I want. And then it was like searching for vintage alps and trying to find out, you know,
Ooh.
all the compatible parts, and turns out I had to make a bunch of them to make it work.
Wow. Okay. So so that's how you got into the whole Alps business. Like
Mhm.
your friend let you type on one or press that little switch, and you're like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
hooked. Okay.
that was the tunnel into vintage stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. King Mari says this shit custom. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. No, that's intense. Yeah. I feel like that's I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of afraid to get into Topra.
Mhm.
Like I tried, I yeah no. Oh, so by the way, for those that didn't know, YakBats let me borrow his FC
Yeah.
660C for a couple of weeks, just so that I could try out the Topper feeling. And although I did like it, and I really like the keycaps that came on that set.
Yeah,
Um,
stock Leopold keycaps, their double shot PBT is so good.
yeah, yeah, it's super nice. Yeah, so even though I really like the keyboard, I feel like I can't get into it just because similarly to Alps, even though I feel like Alps would be a lot more difficult, it'd be tough for me to source some of the parts that I wanted. I mean, even though it'd be a little bit easier than Alps, it's still I feel like would be considerably harder than MX switches, where it's
Yeah.
like everywhere.
hmm If
Yeah,
you can get your hands on some Novatouch sliders, some Corsair Novatouch sliders, uh, then I would highly recommend getting it at Topra, because that's basically the highest barrier into like customizing Topra, I would say, because then you can put whatever keycaps you want on it. Um, but the PBT, like the stock PBT keycaps from Leopold, are good enough, and you can't beat stock Topra sliders.
yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. And oh my gosh, Stick, subscribe, Stick. You are our first subscriber. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
that's
the
right. That's available now.
yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Oh my gosh, thanks so much, Stick. Big fan. Oh, stop. Stick is a friend for how many years now? It's been a while. We used to play a lot of League of Legends together. Ooh, and thank you for the follow, Manny. Hey, what's up? Yeah, and then he and I also did a bunch of. He used to live in San Diego. Oh shoot, I don't know how much I should be sharing about Stick without his permission. Oh shoot. Okay, this is not about Stick. I'm so sorry. We're gonna pivot away from that. He's a good friend. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Uh, yeah, but hey, YakBats with the Prime sub. Oh my gosh.
It reminded me. I forgot that was available now.
No.
You can subscribe.
Thank you so much. Wow. This is so cool. I need to get one of those like animations. I'm still like learning how to do all of this. So I need to get like I want my Prime sub to have like a little like pig like jumping around or something. Big Euro. Oh my God. Holy. Oh jeez. Thank you so much. Thank you so
It's
much
just a
for the.
snowball effect
I
now.
know. Yeah. Oh jeez. Thank you so much for the tier one sub. That means you used real money on this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Thank you so much, Big Hero. I mean, not that you didn't use real money with your Prime sub, but you're already paying for Prime. Real money. Hype train for Sticks SSN. Yeah. uh, they make fake money. Yeah. Monopoly money. Yeah. Uh, Nice, cool. Yeah, so for those just tuning in, we have YakBats with us today. He is a I guess been around the community for a pretty long time now, since 2016. Um, and he is an admin in the San Diego Discord group. He organized a lot of the meetups in the past, along with Big Euro, who is in chat here. Um,
Absolutely. Big Euro's been doing all the heavy lifting recently. Big shout
yeah,
out to
big
him.
shout out. Yeah, woo, Big Euro. I mean, no, for real, for real. But yeah, so we're doing just like a, I don't know. You can think about. I don't know how to sell this just yet, or like how to or what to say to encapsulate everything that I'm trying to do with this community spotlight. But I guess like essentially for those in chat, it can be like an AMA. You can think about it as an AMA. Feel free to ask YakBats anything. YakBats is hot. Nice. Yeah. I mean, it's true. It's true. Um, but how does the community spotlight work? Yeah, no. So there's still a lot of things that I'm ironing out, but essentially, if you're interested, you can just send me a DM and then we can get you on the show.
And you
um,
can be a guinea pig.
you can be a guinea pig as we try to figure this out. Yeah, but the idea behind it is that I feel like a large part of the hobby, the keyboard hobby, right, is the people. And so I definitely want to be able to showcase some of the people that are members of this hobby as a part of this channel, not just keyboard building. So, but one day, King Marty, all right, tight, yeah, yeah. Ooh, we do have a question from Manny. This is a good one. How did the name YakBats come about?
Oh man, that is a good question. It was kind of an inside joke between me and my brothers. Um, we would call everything bat cheeks instead of butt cheeks. Uh, and we were on a road trip with my family one time, and we saw a town name or something that was, I don't know, it was spelled very similar to Yakbats. Uh, but I misread the sign. It was in like fancy cursive font or something. And I said Yakbats, like what the heck is that? And bat cheeks, and we all thought it was hilarious. And then I've been using it ever since. I was probably, I don't know, maybe seventh grade, sixth grade at the time.
Oh wow, okay,
And
okay.
it's just kind of been around. It's fairly unique. You can see the Instagram handle is the first time that the name Yakbat has been taken. I haven't had any issues with it before then.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I would share some of my older screen names from middle school, but like I don't know, like I'm kind of cringing at at them now that I think about it. Ooh, yeah, yeah. It's your boy John says show us more keeps. Which
Showing
was
all
that
the
one?
keys. This is the AL1. I've got the drilled out Holy Skies from Gazoo. Um, Mix the keycaps on it. A couple artisans from Pernicious Pony.
Yeah, yeah. Do you wanna tell the chat a little bit more about that switch? 'Cause I think that one's pretty interesting.
Ooh, I actually might. Oh, I do. Okay. This one's slightly different, but it's one of the old sky housings. It's a nylon housing from Gazoo, with a Halo True stem. No, Halo Clear stem. It's a white one. But the bottom, the stem post is completely drilled out, and so I don't know if it'll focus close enough.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There.
Yeah, yeah. What? Why did you drill out the bottom?
So the holy stems are long pole, and that's what gives holy pandas that kind of raindrop feeling. And I have some of those, and those are a blast to type on. It's very lively. But for this one, I wanted it to be quieter, not quite as clacky, as well as getting back the full travel length, the full 4 millimeters of travel length. And so you take a little drill bit and you drill all the way through the bottom, and then the pole doesn't have anything to bottom out on, so you're actually the sliders of the stem is what bottoms out on the bottom housing of the switch. So it's a little quieter. You still get all the tactility, just a little bit different. Depends on what sound profile you're looking for.
Nice, nice. Oh, okay. So we got a few more questions coming in for you. What is your least favorite keyboard layout?
Least favorite. I mean, full size is kind of a scapegoat. I'm going to say loaded 65s. Kind
Oh,
of a hot take, I know.
kind
Um,
of. In a hobby
that
like based on preference, I feel like anything could be a hot take.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
go ahead.
exploded 65s or not exploded 75s.
Oh, okay, interesting. So why is the exploded 75 acceptable to you, but not the 65?
I don't know. I feel like 65s are supposed to be compact. Don't want to expand it too much. And then for 75s, when they're not exploded, they look too much like a 96%, which just looks cluttered. You've got the whole F row in there. A lot of the times the F row lines up perfectly, like in a vertical grid with the number row. I don't like that. So when there's a little bit separation, it looks better on 75.
Okay, okay, nice. Uh, Good Night Sugar asks, what is the best road trip snack?
Country Archer jalapeno beef jerky.
What? What is this?
Country Archer is just the brand name. It's just a jalapeno beef jerky. It is
Ooh,
so good.
that does sound good. Oh man, beef beef jerkies or jerkies in general have a soft spot for me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the history is behind it. Maybe it's a little bit more like my, I guess like my, it was, they're in general they're kind of expensive, and so I feel like maybe growing up my parents wouldn't let me buy them or get them because they were so
Yeah, it's like a
expensive.
treat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I think like the fact that they deprived me of that growing up, now it's like now it's like, oh man, jerky's like I really want some. So
Oily fingers. Well, yeah, but that's why you have your passenger feed it to you while you drive.
see.
No distracted driving here.
No, smart man, smart man. 200 IQ. Hey, thanks for the prime sub, super duper ender. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's so cool. Thank you for that. Um, Oh, and I think like okay, so since this is the first post affiliate stream, I think like the first 10 subs get like a founder status or something.
Eee.
Yeah, so you're all getting founder status. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If you look at Big Euro's name, there's like a little first badge in front of yeah,
Very
founder win.
nice.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight. Yeah, I need so there's some things about Twitch that I still don't know about. Like I don't know a whole lot about the channel points, how to configure them. I don't know how to do the emotes. I'm working on trying to get trying to commission some emotes so those could be rewards for the subscription. But yeah, there's still like so many things about some of the things that got unlocked with the status that I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, but
A lot to take in, I'm sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you have any interest in streaming, YakBats?
A little bit. I have a Twitch channel with like one stream on it that I did months ago, but I don't know. It's I've popped into like one of the voice channels on the San Diego Discord every once in a while, just like because I'm doing keyboard chores and I'm hanging out at the computer, and so I'll hop in the voice chat just to see if anyone pops in to chat. But other than that, eh, I can do without it. I might start it a little bit more serious. I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. No, Oh snap! Thank you for the subscription. Good night, sugar. Wow, tier 1 sub. Oh, so you didn't even use Prime for this? Oh my gosh.
Everyone's going after the founder
The
tag
founder
now.
tag now, yeah. Using fake money. Nice. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Big Euro has a question for you. Where did you grow up, and how did you go about arriving to San Diego?
So that was easy. I was born in San Diego.
Oh,
Born
did
and
not
raised
know that.
North County. I went to a small private high school up there, um, and then moved down farther south when I transferred to San Diego State and found work in downtown and been working from home through the pandemic. But yeah, just kind of bouncing around,
Okay.
all within San Diego County. I've met a lot of people who have traveled to San Diego for, like for vacations and stuff, and they always say, "Why would you leave?" So I haven't.
So yeah, nice. Oh, yeah, yeah. No,
Apparently, everyone from around the world likes it here. I'll take their word for it.
yeah. I mean, I honestly like San Diego weather. You can't beat it. It's super nice. Like I don't know. I mean, it's been aside for that. Let's see. Well, I guess right now it's a little chilly, but for the most part, like our the weather's pretty stable.
Yeah, today
Yeah.
was crazy though.
It's super
The
windy
Euro
today.
went up and had a snow day.
I know. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty intense. How was that, Big Euro? Drove an hour, got to see snow, can't beat San Diego. Yeah,
Yep.
pretty insane. Nice. Yeah, very cool.
San Diego, you can go have a snowball fight, ride a dirt bike in the desert, and go surfing all in one day.
Yeah, for real. Hey, thank you for the follow, Vincivo99. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome to the stream. All right. Cool. So yeah, is there any other off AMAs? Any questions that you all have for YakBats? If not, I do have some things that I wanted to ask him myself. No? Okay, cool. So while we're letting the chat kind of figure out other questions, so of the thing from the meetup, I saw that you have like a variety of keyboards, some more like I guess like newer ones, but also you have some I don't know to call them vintage keyboards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
vintage. It's a good
vintage.
way.
Okay, yeah. So how did you get into those, and why have them? I guess.
So from when the my friend who got me into the hobby, when he tossed me a vintage Switch, that brown Alp, and I clicked it down, and that started the hunt for vintage stuff. So I started looking into local e-waste recycling centers. I was going on like Goodwill and eBay, some auctioning sites, just kind of seeing what was out there. Um, and I started finding a lot of stuff. Actually, I only have one board that I got from eBay, and all the other vintage stuff I got from an e-waste recycling center local to San Diego. Uh, I got like the Model M for $2, I think. I got the Model F XT for $20. I got the AK2, I think, for 10 or 15. Um, I don't know. It's just been kind of a nice little thing to collect.
Okay, nice. And then so the, you mentioned that the Brown Alps is one of the things that got you into it from your
Hmm.
friend that also got you into vintage. So is the Brown Alp considered a vintage Switch?
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. I didn't know that. Are all Alps considered vintage
All
Switches?
out. Yeah. I mean, they're out of production, and they have been since I think the late 90s or something, mid 90s. Um, I'd consider that vintage in terms of electronics.
Yeah, yeah, I did. Wow. Okay. I'm learning so much because I didn't even realize that they're like completely not producing them anymore. That makes it so much harder to source the stuff that you want
Yeah,
to source. Oh my god.
exactly.
Okay.
It's a fun hunt.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Hey, Quappa, welcome to the stream. Welcome back.
And
How's
then
your day going?
also starting out with organizing some of the meetups. I wanted to make sure I had a variety of keyboards for people to try when you're trying to get new people into the hobby, people that are just walking by or whatever, because we were having them on campus at UCSD. And so people would come up and be like, that one looks fancy, that one looks dusty. Why do you have this one next to that one kind of thing? And you're just like, this is kind of where it all started. This is the history of our weird niche hobby. Um, but yeah, I kind of liked having a variety from old to new.
Nice, nice. Yeah, and one of those said meetups that you organized is was one of the entry points for Helping Lee, our previous guest into the
Right.
hobby. So that's awesome. That's awesome. It's very cool. Um, cool. Big Hero has a question. How did YakBat's wife think about this hobby when she learned about it?
Um, she didn't fully understand it, naturally, but has been supportive of it, obviously. Like, I've got my little quirks, and she's got her little quirks, and I'll text her every once in a while and be like, "Hey, so I found this board on eBay. You think I could get it for this much?" And she'll roll her eyes and say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, it's your money." And then
Nice.
she'll always sneak in with, "Remember, we're saving for a house."
Oh, gotcha. Nice, nice. That's cool. That's cool. So, she doesn't necessarily need to do like a final stamp of approval, but you still ask anyway. Is that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
When we were first dating, I like lined up all of my boards and had her type on each one to see which one she was like, okay, I like that one, I don't like that one. Uh, it's like, I think you ruined every other keyboard from me for now on. Because she like had never even thought that a keyboard sound like was a thing, and now she hears every single keyboard that she types on.
Yeah. 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 Oh man, so true. I can relate. I can relate. Quappa has a question. Any tips for finding vintage keyboards?
Consistency, because I definitely didn't find all of those from the e-waste recycling center in one day. I was going every weekend that I had available for months. Um, yeah,
Oh,
just consistency. I have a couple bots set up to text me when new listings go live on eBay. Yeah,
nice,
consistency and patience.
nice. Quappa, are you
I,
are you trying to get into vintage keyboards yourself? Let's let that hang. As
yeah,
get down.
yeah. That same e-waste recycling center. I haven't gotten anything from them in probably over a year.
Ooh.
It's just sometimes people aren't trying to recycle the cool stuff.
Or the hobby's gotten so much bigger. You
Oh, that's
got you
true.
got people.
Got some competition.
Yeah, I
Maybe I
guess
shouldn't give
like.
any tips.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, what's the
Don't
location
set up
again?
any
What's the?
bots.
Let me.
The address is in Russia. You don't want to pay for shipping from that yet.
Yeah, I was gonna. It's like follow you around on the weekends now. It's like, where are the ones that Yak Bass goes to? Yeah.
I would say e-waste is better, but that doesn't mean thrift stores are impossible.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, it looks like Goodnight Sugar and Quappa basically asked the same question. Um, ooh. Oh wait. Actually, no. Goodnight Sugar's a little bit different. Have you ever tried going to e-waste or thrift shops while traveling to look for keyboards?
Oh, trying to think. I don't think so. I'm gonna say no on that one.
Might be a cool new stop to add to your
Yeah.
future travel plans.
Yeah, so my wife and I we got married during COVID and we wanted to travel abroad, and so we've been postponing our honeymoon until this summer. We like bought our plane tickets and everything. So I might have to convince her to go check out some e-waste.
Nice, nice. Where are you two going?
We're going to Greece and Italy. We're gonna meet
Ooh.
her side of the family over in Italy.
Oh, very cool. Nice. Yeah, sounds like fun. Maybe you find uh, vintage keyboards with keycaps and like different legends too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that'd be tight.
Fingers
That'd be tight.
crossed.
Your fingers crossed. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And thank you for the follow, Aaron. Will no scope you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we have a keyboard community spotlight where we are highlighting a member of the community, and today's guest is YakBats. So feel free to ask any questions or post any questions in chat, pointed towards him or to us in general, and then we're happy to talk about those things. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cool. 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 So, of the of your entire collection, um, do you have a least favorite board and why?
Oh yeah, that one's easy.
This.
Because it's so hard to type on.
Wait, which board is this?
This is a Plonk. It's an easy on the wallet variant, so it's just like an FR4 plate with an FR4 backplate. That's just kind of screwed together. Very pretty. And then someone won a brass plate at the LA meetup for it, and so he didn't have a ortholinear board, and so he just straight up gave it to me. So then I built it up with the brass plate and the FR4 backplate, and then I 3D printed a case for it just to give it that frame. Um, but yeah, I
Oh.
have tried to type on this thing. Not really pointing it at the camera. I've tried to type on this thing. It just I can't get used to it. The the bottom row when my fingers are typing always go to the wrong spot.
Yeah, you got that muscle memory built in
You're
already.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have a couple layouts programmed into it with like to make it vertical, so I can have it vertical to the side of my main board for like numpad and F keys and whatever. Uh, just doing some shortcuts in CAD when I'm working.
Ah, okay, nice. Um, quick side note. Thank you so much, Kev. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Kev has a question. I might have been here. What is your most favorite keyboard?
Favorite, favorite.
Oh yeah, we
Mm,
haven't asked that yet, huh? I only asked you about your keyboard of the day, and you showed
Keyword of the day.
your poker keyboard.
Right, but I think it's the AL1 is my favorite. Just it's the layout that got me into the hobby. Uh it's yeah, I don't know. It was one that I searched for specifically for a while.
Which one is this? What is it called?
It's the AL1.
AL1.
Hmm.
Okay.
It
Okay.
was a shit show of a group buy.
In
I
what
bought
way?
it aftermarket, but the QC was terrible. They were fairly cheap. Um, And so I picked it up. I was originally looking for a Duck Blackbird, which is a very similar layout, just with different bottom row options. Um, and then I found that through all of my research. It had a symmetrical bottom row, which is what I preferred. I was bummed that the Duck didn't. Let's see.
Oh, so
So
it's
it's
1.25, 1U, and then
yeah,
1.25?
well 7U,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
7U bottom row, basically uh, sync in bottom row, but just
Mhm.
with 1.25 instead of 1.5 modifiers. And it's got USB-C instead of micro USB, so it's way better.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Does I thought you also had the duck board, didn't you?
I
Did
have a
you?
Duck Jetfire, which is the same thing but with a FRO, and I used that as my workboard for a while, but it hasn't seen any love since I haven't been at the office. And so it's completely unbuilt, and I'm trying to sell it right now.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Just
Cool.
doesn't see any love.
Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, if anybody in chat wants to pick up a duck jet fire, yeah,
Hit me up.
yeah, hit up YakBats. Min also asked. Sorry, I missed this one. Do you loop Alps like you do MX switches?
Yes and no. It's a similar process, but I use a different lube. It's hiding from me right now, but it's a dry lube called Finish Line, and it's used for bicycle chains. Um,
Oh, whoa.
so it's basically Teflon suspended in a solution, and then the solution evaporates and leaves a nice film of just Teflon powder. Uh, it's what a lot of people recommend for vintage or for Alps specifically. So that's what I use.
That's
If
intense.
anything, you put a thinner coat on vintage switches than you do on MX switches.
Is that
So
for any
so
particular reason? That's it.
I actually don't know. It's just kind of what I heard. So
Okay.
I follow suit. I'm trying not to mess up these switches.
Gotcha. Yeah. Quabba also asks, what have been your biggest Vint finds? Yeah, well, I guess like what are your like big moments? You're just like, oh man, I can't believe I got this.
So the first uh, set of brown Alps that I got, I unknowingly swooped it from a friend of mine, who's also in the Discord. He was messaging this guy, and then I was at a swap meet and saw him in person, and just bought it right then and there. And then later on, he was like, "Ah, the guy said he sold it," and we later figured out that it was the same guy that he was messaging. And I was just there in person, and I got the board before him. I offered to give it to him, but he was like, "No, no, no, it's fair and square." But
What was it?
that was a good one. It was an IBM 5140 that was completely broken, so just for parts, and I got it for $60. So
I'm
that's
I'm assuming that's a good deal for
it.
an old keyboard
It's
like
yeah,
that.
it's like 58 brown out switches for $60, which is a little over $1 a piece. Plus the keycaps are decent. They're pretty thick PBT. Um, yeah, I think usually brown Alps sell from like $2 to $3 a piece, but not too shabby of a find, if I do say so myself. That and then also the Model FXT that I got from the e-waste recycling center for $20. I think those go on eBay for 200 more than that.
Woo. Damn. Yeah, no, that's a big come up right there for sure. Yeah. So I guess like speaking of keycaps, do you have a favorite keycap that I guess like most recently designed, or I mean, it doesn't have to be most recently designed either. It can just be old keycaps that you're just like, oh, okay, I really like the either colorway on this or the way this something feel.
So my favorite, mm, fairly modern, fairly new is GMK Cafe. Uh,
Ooh, that's a nice one.
it looks real good. Um,
Yeah.
that and then GMK Sky Dolch was kind of an older one that I bought from Originative. That was my first big keycap set purchase that I bought as in stock. It was like $210 or something after shipping
Oof.
because Originative prices.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that so the Duck Blackbird, that layout, that effortless 1800 layout with uh, GMK Sky Dolch is what my friend had, and I was like, I want that, and that's what finally got me to say I'm gonna buy a keyboard. That's the thing
Nice.
that I want, and so I didn't buy that as my first board, but that's why I was searching for GMK Sky Dolch as well as the AL1, just that effortless 1800 layout.
Gotcha. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sad that I let go of my GMK Cafe. Um,
Oh, you sold it.
I sold it. Yeah. So there was
It's a
an
shame.
yeah. There was an extra drop when I first joined the hobby.
Mhm.
I managed to cop one, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, this is nice. Maybe I can make some money off of this. This is like back when I was trying to flip like no other. So like, like, okay, so I guess like, this is like a side tangent thing, but in the beginning of the hobby, I was just like, oh man, it'd be so cool to kind of just like have, I guess like have your entire hobby be paid for, like just by like reselling things, right? yeah, so like in the beginning, I was just like trying to flip and then make some money, but like I've accepted that I'm just gonna be in the hole forever because of this hobby, and so I'm just like, okay, whatever. I gave up on
Yeah.
that. It's way too much work. Um, but anyway, so yeah, I sold the cafe back then. I'm so sad I don't have it, and then now like every once in a while I'll just like see a post on Mac Market. I'm like, oh, do I want to spring like $250 on this keycap set? Like,
Hmm.
do I want to do that? But anyway,
Yeah.
hey, Big Beat. Oh, sorry, good.
I was just gonna say I wasn't planning on buying it, but a friend who got it in the group buy, he was like, "I'll give it to you for 110 bucks." I was like, "Okay, well, I can't say no to that." I had my eye on it anyways. Uh, so I got a nice deal on that. And
Oh my
then
god.
it was just it was just the base kit. But I then saw a guy who was selling a bunch of the child kits for it. So I paid McMarket prices for those. So
Yeah.
I got the 40s kit, Spacebar kit, and the numpad kit separately.
Oh, nice. Yo, the base kit alone is pretty amazing on that one because it already comes with the novelty keycaps.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, that's such a nice base kit for it. Yeah. Big Beat, you also sold it. You also sold the cafe. Yeah, that hurts, man. That hurts.
Feels bad.
Yeah, feels bad. Quappa asked, "What do you say to approach a e-way center for vintage boards?" Oh, it's not just like a store that you go into and just be like, I'm browsing
Uh,
around, picking up a.
so the place that I frequent most does have a storefront, which makes it a little bit easier to approach. But I mean, we're on all pretty good terms now because I've gone there so much.
You
Um,
know them for first name basis.
pretty much.
Say hi to their children.
Um, but yeah, I have gone to places that don't advertise that they have a storefront, and you just kind of check their hours. You can call them beforehand. Just say, hey, I'm looking for old keyboards. Doesn't necessarily have to be beige, but if it's beige, it's better.
Nice.
Yeah, there's been a couple times where I just kind of walk up and they're just like sifting through a pile of a bunch of electronics with like a bulldozer or something, and I just kind of wave them down and be like, "Hey, can I look for stuff?" And then you just kind of start up the conversation. They'll ask what you're looking for, or they'll say no. You just walk back to your car with your tail between your legs. It's part of the hunt.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. And are there a few in San Diego? Or is there only one?
Oh no, there's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some that I haven't even been to yet.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Wow. Well, that's inspiring. No, that makes me hopeful. I guess if anybody else in the chat is interested in vintage keyboards,
Mhm.
there are some that YakBats hasn't been to yet. So
There you go. I haven't picked them clean yet.
yeah, let the treasure hunting begin.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nice. Big Ear says, let's run our own keycap set. PVT coffee. Ooh, man, I think that'd be kind of nice. I would be down for a nice cafe themed PVT keycap. I know Infinikey did one, but I feel like they have such a bad rep. Sorry, Infinikey, that I don't want to pick them up.
Yeah,
Yeah, coffee keycaps is just beige, coffee stained. Yeah, the color was no, so it's a big beat. Oh, yeah.
it was
Uh,
done, but it could be done better, and I'm sure it's right around the corner.
no, yeah. It's a nice way to put it. It's a nice way to put it. Are there any group buys that you're waiting on right now?
Yeah, I joined the DCS Alps Pingmaster. Of course,
Of
it's
course.
impossible to find keycaps for Alps, and so as soon as there was an Alps compatible group buy, I definitely hopped on it. I bought every kit, and there was several people that bought multiple kits, like multiple base kits. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. I think it's I don't know Q1 or Q2 of this year is when it's supposed to deliver. So I'll
Okay.
report back next year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just
Estimated to
because it
be next
isn't,
month, but
yeah, just because it isn't GMK doesn't mean there aren't delays.
yeah, yeah. See you in 2024.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
And then also, I guess technically, I joined the pre-order for the Zeal Clickies, which is the 3-in-1 from Zelio. So,
Ooh.
I mean, I was just curious. It's got an Alp style click leaf. Can't say no to that.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah. So, okay, you mentioned that you know some other people that have bought these like multiple of that Alps keycap, right?
But just other people on the Geek Hack thread. I don't know them
Okay.
personally.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say, like, where are these people hiding? Like, how come I don't hear too much about the Alps community? To be honest, like,
Because
I,
we're tiny.
yeah, I feel like you're the only one that I know personally. I guess that
Mhm.
is into vintage keyboards and Alp switches.
There's a couple of us in the Discord, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Quappa says those clickies are really cool. Alp Leaf is awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, Quappa, like, do you have vintage keyboards and Alp switches yourself? Big B says I want to get some Alps at some point. Now, now I'm a little bit curious, but no, 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 no. This is gonna be the same thing. This is gonna be the same thing as the Topher thing. I'm sure.
It's a
Like,
whole nother rabbit hole. Like
yeah,
mechanical keyboards as a whole is a rabbit hole, but there's a bunch of
it's
branches
like,
that
yeah,
shoot off even
offshoot.
deeper.
Yeah, exactly. Just imagine in my mind, like I just imagine one of those like underground burrows where like little
Yeah.
rodents would live in. Just like different tunnels. Yeah. Quappa says not yet. Okay. Okay.
Keyword yet.
Yeah, yeah, not yet. Yeah. Rip to your wallet, my dude. um, okay, cool. Yeah. So, oh man, I lost track of time. That was pretty quick. We're already near the end of the hour, and I don't want to keep you too long. But I do have the lightning round questions.
Ooh, all right.
Are you interested in playing the lightning round
Of
questions?
course.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Um, hmm. Hopefully you weren't in the previous spotlight. Were you there?
I think I caught the end of it.
You caught the end of it? Okay, 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 cool. So hopefully you haven't heard these set of questions, because I'm kind of recycling them from the previous one. Truth be told.
Oh, well, I watched the VOD as well.
Oh no! Okay, damn. All right, all right. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna recruit chat's help here. If you have any lightning round questions, they're pretty much like super easy, this or that type of question for YakBats. Throw them in chat to help me out here because I'm gonna kick us off with some recycled ones from the previous session. Okay. Mac or PC? Go.
PC.
PC. Okay. Apple or Android?
Android.
Android. Okay. Favorite music genre from Big Euro?
Not really a this or that question. Um, like alternative rock, I guess.
Okay.
Also
Okay.
electronica rock. I really like Muse.
Ooh. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's cool
Then
to know.
also the Killers. Muse and the Killers. I'll
Music.
say yeah.
Okay. All right. Muse or the Killers. If we're to go to one concert,
Muse.
Muse. Okay. Nice.
Ah,
Okay.
I'm gonna regret that. Oh, that was
that, that,
hard.
that's a good question then. That's a good question. You're like, oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Big Euro, for getting us there. Okay. Quappa asks, PBT or ABS?
PBT.
PBT. Okay. Linear or tactile?
Tactile.
Tactile. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Dark chocolate all day. With some sea salt on there even sometimes.
Ooh,
Ooh.
okay, okay, okay. Getting fancy over here. Is pineapple an acceptable topping on a pizza?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Um,
Hawaiian pizza is my personal favorite.
nice. Oh, okay, okay. Wow. So not only is it acceptable, it is
It's
also your favorite.
preferred.
It's
Yeah.
preferred. Nice. Um, okay. Coffee or tea?
Not really either. Um, I drink coffee for the effect, but I don't frequently need the effect. And then I'll
Okay.
drink tea for the taste.
Okay.
Um,
But if you were to have only one for the rest of your life,
I'm gonna say tea because I can't cut out Thai tea boba from my life.
ooh, okay, okay, that's right. Yeah, Thai tea boba man.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Also,
Will
quick.
work for Tai Chi Boba.
Yeah, I mean, you did let me borrow one of your keyboards for Taiti Boba. Like we, that was
Like,
my
just
payment to you.
buy me Boba. You can have the board for as long as you want.
Yeah, I held on to it for a few weeks. Yeah. um, also, thank you so much for the Prime. It's your boy John. Thank you so much. Wow, it's
Nice.
awesome. Hey. Hey yo, that's good to know. Yeah, Big Pete, if you need anything from YakBats, just show up with some Thai tea boba on hand. Um, okay. Uh, would you rather lose all of your keyboards or all of your artisans?
All of the artisans.
All of the artisans. Ooh, ooh. Do you have a
My
favorite artisan maker or artisan
Yeah,
itself?
Pernicious Pony.
I have never heard of this one.
Oh, here we go. Oh, sorry for the shake. All of these Mononokes in blank are his. This OG colorway from Princess Mononoke. That one's my prized possession.
Ooh.
It's like 13 shots or something, and with like a 97% fail rate. So he only successfully made, I think, four of them.
Oh wow.
Um, and it was gifted to me,
Ooh.
and I
Very
am very
cool.
grateful.
Good friend. uh,
That's what you get when you've known him since before kindergarten.
oh wow. Oh,
He
is it
was
the
the one who
same?
got me into the hobby.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask. Is it the same one that got you? Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Nice. Snabble Dabble asked what board was it? Oh, the one that I borrowed. I borrowed the FC 660. Sorry, F
E. Yeah.
E E. Okay,
FC 660C.
FC
It's
660C. Yeah,
it's
I
Leopold's 65% overboard.
yeah. I was
They
very
also have an
curious.
MX
Oh,
version.
right. Yeah, I was just very curious on Topra and whether it's something that I wanted to get into. Uh, TLDR, no. uh,
Yes, but not yet.
yes, but I don't say that. Don't say that. My wallet's already crying. Okay. Let's see. I think that might be it. I skipped a couple in my list, but I feel like I wanted to end with a keyboard related this or that, and I'm out of this or that. If anybody else has anything in the chat for lightning rounds for YakBats, feel free to throw them. Um, okay, cool. So yeah, thank you so. Favorite beer says Big Euro.
Latitude 33's Blood Orange IPA.
What? What is this? Latitude?
Latitude 33 is the brewery. They're based in San Diego. Actually up in, I think, Vista, and I think they might have a brewery in Carlsbad as well. Um, but yeah, Blood Orange IPA. It's one. It's a little bit sweeter than most, but I can pretty much drink it forever.
Okay, okay.
Favorite burrito place in San Diego? Is it a cop-out answer if I say Vallarta Express?
No,
Vallarta
no.
Express.
I love my artists.
I know, I feel like everyone does.
Everyone does. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the easy answer.
Solid, solid. Got to get that California fries. Or
So
sorry,
good.
what do you call it? Super fries. Is it just called super fries? I forgot the official name for them, but yeah, that's good. El Patron for Big Euro. Nice. That's a solid place too. They're good for tacos. Oh, tacos or burritos?
Ah, ugh. Tacos from TJ Tacos, a little place up in Escondido, over any burrito. But most of the time, burritos over any other tacos.
Okay, okay. But now, if you were to only have one for the rest of your life,
Burritos.
burritos. Okay.
Burrito.
Yeah, I think I'll go burritos too. I mean, it's a lot. Well, I guess in the beginning it's not very messy. but near the end, it can get pretty messy. Yeah, but oh, Christian Price, thank you, good night, sugar. Yeah, that's what it's
Oh,
called.
that's right. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. No, so many fond memories of just going through Vallarta's drive-through after like
3
drinking in
a.m.
college. Yeah, after drinking in college. So much fun. Nice. Okay. Ooh. I guess like on another food related, I do have one this or that. Would you rather have Would you rather have mimosas or no? Would you rather have American brunch, i.e., with mimosas, or dim sum?
I'm gonna say mimosas.
Mimosas.
American brunch. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite brunch place?
I don't actually.
Okay. What about a go-to like favorite meal?
Dish.
Yeah, dish like brunch dish.
Favorite brunch dish. Uh, Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
solid one. That's a good
Keep it
one.
simple.
Keep it simple. Nice. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so I mean, I'm all out of lightning round questions. Thank you so much for joining me, YakBats. And thank you
Of
so
course.
much, chat, for joining. This has been awesome, and thank you for the subscriptions. This is pretty insane. Thank you so much. And yeah, so YakBats, is there anything that you want to share with the chat about things going on in your life?
I mean, the plate cutting service. I'm kind of open to anyone in the Discord who's local and needs a custom plate. My machine is small, but I'm open to help people out. I can usually do up to like 65 and some non-exploded 75% layouts. Maybe some exploded ones too. I haven't really tested, but the build volume is a little small. But if you're looking to get any plates cut, I can do some non-metal materials. Uh, yeah. Other than
Awesome.
that, just been a blast hanging out in the San Diego Discord.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And yeah, I have a testimony for the quality of YakBat's work around the plates. We did do a palm plate that was cut by him at the previous stream, and yeah, no, it was perfect. We passed all the tests, like nothing. It didn't fall apart on us. It's a solid plate.
Like
No, it's
bare minimum.
no, it's cool. I really liked it. Get out of here, bare minimum. Uh, Tight. Okay, and thank you so much for the follow. It's your boy John. Thank you so much. And yeah, no, we're gonna kick it off here. Thank you so much again, everyone, for dropping on by, and we hope to see you at a future keyboard community spotlight. And if you want to check out and chat some more with YakBats, his Instagram's there. Also, you can find us in the San Diego Mechanical Keyboard Discord group. Cool. Peace. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for dropping by.
Night, everyone.